We are back at Jill's, building away on this beautiful outdoor living area. We're framing up a landing for the lower patio now. You can see our pillars, you can see our wall block framing the upper. We're doing a nice curved lower patio area here. So framing up the wall block here. It's gonna be a lot of stacking, gluing, and making sure everything is, boom, perfectly level. Because if your foundation isn't right, then when you start building, it's gonna cause some problems on your way up. So make sure everything is perfectly level. Your base course, left to right, top to bottom, up and down, it is perfectly level. Then we can start gluing and stacking and building. So the guys are gonna keep plugging away. Cameron's gonna do a cool curve landing area that Joe's gonna get cut out. Joe's gonna continue this curved wall for the lower patio. Josh is moving some wall block, getting that prepped. We've got GeoGrid going in on the wall aspect of this project. So GeoGrid is going to be cheap insurance, right? To make sure that that wall is anchoring back towards the house and that we have the integrity that we need for this project. So getting some GeoGrid ran in. You can see all of our underground drains have been installed. We have no water running on top of this patio. Everything is going out and underneath, and we've got ourselves a beautiful project here in the making. So progress continues. We're gonna keep plugging away, get some wall block built, steps going in over here, little sidewalk area, and super excited. It's a beautiful day. It's not 95 degrees out and sunny. Got like a misting rain going on right now, which is kind of comfortable, and the sun's not out. So that's good working conditions here. So Joe's gonna do a little bit of prep work over here. We've got our wall block going in, and Cameron's gonna, holy macaroni, that's way too big. Let's take it maybe to half of the pillar and see what that looks like. Yep, much better. And you got to lay it out, you got to paint it out, and you got to mark it up, and then you got to step back and you got to look at it, because the designing never stops. So literally, we're making some final adjustments to this lower landing step, going from the lower patio to the upper. Would you look at it? It's looking good. We're going to keep you up to date with progress here.
We're here on the job site, and we found the long-lost Australian construction worker equipped with a shield and his boomerang. He's an elusive one, but, you know, he gets the job done.
Good afternoon. We got that bad boy in. It worked out perfectly to where a little cut piece on the corner, when we overlay that, that's gonna get covered. I added a whole nother course to this side today. Added a whole nother course to the front. We still gotta do some cuts in here. Still gotta do some cuts in here. Added that. I got this all installed on both this side, and that side's already in. We already got some stone already over it though. About 2 pallets worth of block got installed today. Looking pretty darn slick. So this is our progress for the day. We got the second 2 courses up from the step. 2 courses. Then we got all the way to that other side. We got the steps done. This is nice and level. We got to do like 1 piece here and then come up 1 more course on this side. Cut this, stack that. We got that backfilled. We got some more electrical lines wired up. We got the rest of the circle kit painted out and started doing our base, trying to screed and spread out 6s. That's what our progress was for the day. We went ahead and added a whole nother course all the way, and then Joe connected, and we got our columns in there in line. Those are all glue, that's setting. We graded a little bit more, and then we got all this material staged back into the backyard. As you can see, we got the boulders moved and at least staged kind of close to where they're gonna go. These boulders here, I want to use maybe the smallest one, like that little guy somewhere in here, just to offset. And then those 3 I kind of marked out where I want to retain that wall. I've gone ahead and put more 6s in on our base to bring that up to match just like that other side is. This, as you can see, is spot on. So we're right at our 6 3/4 inch step. I've already got a pencil mark, as you can see, as to where that base block's gonna start, where we're gonna tie in, and that's gonna give us our 6 3/4 inch step. Everything's looking great. Jill is ecstatic now that we're able to mound, and she's been able to see the shaping of everything and the rocks. She is just absolutely thrilled. She's in paradise right now. So all right, that's our progress for the day. Those are all cut, staged, ready to go. I got from here all the way down. Still got to come on the inside of this column and then come down the inside. But I got all this. Looks really good. We're gonna leave these shims in it, but it didn't really get sunny here until like 11, 12. So a lot of it still needs to tack up. We put the caution tape up so the dogs wouldn't bump it. Alrighty, we are over here at Jill's residence. We got all that laid, all that in. So I gotta cut these block here. They're marked and ready to go for this area. All that's done. Got all that. Got that done. All this. There's one cut that just needs to go right there. That's done, done, and done, and done. And then little Josh got up to there. So we've already got all this done. We're coming down this side. Doing this now. Coming down the long side, that's all set. These are all set. Got to put some in the middle, set our lid on. Little Josh is doing that. Big Joe's doing that. Looking fantastic. We got these all done. We got all that additional on there. And then I've already gone ahead and started installing cap and leave our wire exposed so that we can continue while he's doing his block work over there and finishing up those 2 pillars. I'll finish the block work here and start running channels and wire. We got a lot of stuff done here today. All right, we are over here at Jill's residence. We got both of these done. One more course needs to go on here before the cap. Well, that's all done. Joe's already got that course, band done, extra course, plus he's on to the cap. Only thing we gotta do tomorrow, cap this, cap that, plus our 2 lights. Continue that band while those are set up. That post is done, straight as an arrow. Here's what we're looking at. Came out fantastic. Really like it. Looks really, really good. Joe's got all these poles set in place. We got all this screeded and tamped and then screeded. So Monday is gonna be all pavers all day. We got all this backfilled. We backfilled this with all 6s, compacted it. He's got the rest of these caps in place. Got that done. He's got the steps donezoed. Looks really sharp, really clean. We got all these pavers in. Everything is laid. The only thing we got left to do is cuts now, but looks super sweet. We got to drop in our border. Still got to do this area. We got to do the circle and the walk path still. That's what we got left to do. Tomorrow we're gonna lay this and this. That's where we're at. Jill is ecstatic. Very, very happy.